This video will show you 3 ways to add elements in AR MakR. Let's get started. To add an element you create, start by clicking on Create Your Own Scene. Then tap on Start, and you're ready to go. Once you've identified your build area, tap on New to get your options. From here, you'll see there's 2 different ways to add elements. On the left are your 2-dimensional options, including drawing, taking a picture, or importing from your files, including your camera roll. Across the bottom, there's some 3-dimensional options, including sphere, cylinder, cube, or cone. You can add color or images on top of any of these. Let's start by creating a drawing. Tap on the paintbrush to begin. Your customization menu will open up on the right-hand side. With the top slider, you can select the color you're going to use. The bottom slider will select the width of the pen. If you want to change to gray or black instead of one of the colors, tap on the gray square to change to gray scale. You can continue drawing right on top of your current drawing until everything's just the way you want it. Tap Check to save your drawing, and then OK to add it to your files. Now let's look at the options in Camera. I want to add a picture of my water bottle. Get it framed just right, and then click the camera button. Using the Clip tool, I can delete anything that I do not want in my AR element. Moving the slider up and down will let me control how thick or thin I want the part I remove to be. I'm going to start kind of thin to outline just the outside of what I want removed. After I'm done with that, I'll move to a thicker line. Anywhere that shows up black will not show in my AR element, so everything that I cover up with black disappears. I can click on the Undo button if I make a mistake to undo something that I've recently completed. And when it's just the way I want it, I'm going to click on the check to save it. That will then save it to my elements after I click OK. Now my cup is ready to place on my AR experience. Now let's add from your files, including your camera roll. Once you tap on the file, your camera roll will open. Tap on the image you want to add. I'm going to go with this tree. Once my tree is in, I can flip or invert it here, or cut out the outline. I don't need to do that. Since the background is already black, I'm going to click Check to import it into my project. And then click OK to save it to my files. I'll add it to my scene, and then we'll add one more way using 3D shapes. Tap New to go back to the building options. This time I want to use the 3D options. I'll start with the sphere. Just as before, I can customize it using the paintbrush, the photo, or the files. With the photo, I take a picture of what I want, click my photo, and then it's wrapped around my sphere. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to click the X to go back. I can also wrap an image from my photo album. I select the image I want to add. I might have to adjust the size so it goes all the way around, and then click, and there it is. I can also draw on it. Drawing on a sphere is a little different from drawing on some of the other shapes. It's only going to draw exactly where you are at the time. You'll see what I mean as we look at some of the other shapes. To rotate the shape, tap outside the shape and pull in. That'll let you move the shape around to continue drawing on it. Click the check when you have everything drawn just the way you want. Now let's compare that, after I save it, to a square or a cube. When I draw on the cube, it's going to draw on all sides simultaneously. So if I spin my cube around, you can see that every side looks exactly the same. Save it, and I'm ready to complete my AR experience. What are you going to add to your world?